Hello everybody, this is MalavarTC1 coming at you with some Last Cloudia. This game has only been out for a couple days now, but I've really been enjoying it. I wanted to show off some of the gameplay, as well as a few different menu items and some tips I've had about the game so far. I would say, as you go through the game, it's fairly simple. Most of the game is autoed, but you do have kind of a control of the characters and what they do at certain points, especially for magic and special abilities. So it's kind of a mix between an auto game and a controlling game. So other than that, I've really been enjoying the game. There has been a very friendly gacha system. There is a 10 pull for 3,000 gems, but the SRs and the SSRs are actually fairly easy to come by. I may even do a multi-pull at the end of the stream. I have most of everything that I want. If you were to look at my team right here, I've got a few SSRs, which are those little things underneath the characters, as well as I have a character that you can only get from the gacha system on the left there, and then on the far right from doing missions, as well as one from the story in the middle. This is the team I've kind of have balanced out because the leftmost character, he has mostly managed magic damage. What's up, Woomy Roxas? How are you doing? What's up, Kenneth Thompson? I hope you're both doing awesome and fantastic. I'm just going over the spread out of my team in Last Cloudia and why I picked them the way that I did. So on the left here, I said I had the magic, pretty much the huge magic damage. That's what he's known for. And then in the middle, I have the buffer with his ability for his special. He's able to give high attack power, high magic power, and a few other buffs to his teammates. And then on the right there, I have the physical damage dealer. That's kind of my spread. That's how I've been getting through most missions. It's a fairly easy game. It's not too hard. I am getting to a point in the game where the mission I am on for the story portion is way too hard. What's up, Vanessa Brooks? Hey, Vanessa Brooks, I remember you commenting saying you wanted to check this game out. I hope you did. It's actually pretty fun. I hope you got a good roll. These are the characters I have so far. How you get the characters in the game is very easy, actually. To get the characters, you just have to get their items, which you can get from the story. If it's a monster character, if it's a regular gacha character such as this one, you have to be lucky enough to get it in the gacha system, but you can build up gems in order to just purchase the character outright. So some characters come from the story, some characters come from the gacha, some characters, you just have to build up your funds to get. So in so many ways, there's so many. What's up? Oh, gonna go lurk. Nice. Yeah, Last Cloudia is the name of the game. It's pretty fun. How you get the abilities for the characters, pretty much the attachments, is also through the gacha system. However, you can get some free ones through the game by just building up your resources and getting them as well. They won't be as good as the ones you get from the gacha. That's where you get most of them, but which characters are good? So I've seen, let me go over to my friends list because some of my friends have some pretty awesome characters. The one I'm using is fairly awesome. He's amazing magic damage, pretty much does an AoE magic spell, as well as he starts off with a fire wave. It's really good. As you build up the characters, it seems every character in the game has the ability to hit a max potential, even the monsters characters. The monster characters, you can even, the ones that are free, actually do really well in battle and aren't as strong, but they're super strong nonetheless as you build them up. So it's pretty awesome. If I go here to the friends section, we'll see kind of the people that I have on my friends list with the characters they have. So she's a really good character. She has some good support, good healing. So if you keep an eye out for her. Let's see, this guy's really good. He's got great physical damage, and his special makes it so he heals the entire party of all their health. Really good character to have. He's like the tank. He's a tank physical damage with a heal at the end, so he's really good to have as well. Let's see, with her, she's also pretty good with magic damage. She's good to have. I'm trying to see which characters. This guy's a physical damage dealer. He's pretty awesome. I don't know the names of all these characters, but I would say keep an eye out for those ones. Those are really good ones. So as you can see, a lot of people have those ones attached to their on my friends list. So you see other people here. Let's see. This guy's a really good one. I can't remember his skills and abilities, but as we go through the battle, she's a really good damage dealer. She's got 2 swords. She attacks a lot, does a ton of damage, so she's good to have as well. There's a lot of good characters. I don't say that there's probably one to have over the other. It just depends on your playstyle. I'm using the main magic dealing type guy because he does a full AoE. Really good to stay back. He's got a range attack. Pretty awesome. Over here, you unlock this about partway through the story. It's pretty much the daily mission dungeons and stuff like that. You have a certain amount of little crystals there. You can only use a certain amount of time. Let's do one of these. I haven't done the daily one for today, and I'll show you kind of the skills of some of these characters. Let's do it. If your time zone's off too, if you don't have it set to JP time when you're playing this game, the time zone may be off and you might not be able to do the daily dungeons, so you might have to change it every time you play. So he's got kind of a range deck. Oh, we've got some magic going on for my middle guy. That's my buffer dude, but he also has some great magic, as you can see. So he has a range attack, but he's not really staying in range right now. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to hit back. So the middle one is the regular attack. You've got up to 3 skills, and you've got a special you can do with it as well. So there's his range. So he's got a range and then a firewall that he knocks everybody back so he can keep attacking from a distance. This is how you use the magic attack. I've got a fire move on him as well as a dark move, so I'll show both of those out. The graphics are really good for a 2D mixed with a 3D kind of graphic style. I really like it a lot. And if their specials build up, which is the bottom right-hand skill, you'll be able to see some of their specials if we don't kill them too fast. So I've shown off my magic guy. Let me show off this friend support guy. He's pretty much built up his character to have a lot. You have to build up the crystals in order to build up the character, so you have to really grind at this game to get them to their full max potential. But even if not at their max potential, they have a lot of damage. So this early on in the game, we have more than enough time to build up for it. And the trust meter for the attachments can just be built up from playing the game. You don't have to re-roll the same strong item over and over and over. Let's see what magic skills he has on him. See, he has a health, a heal. He's attached to him. Yeah, there we go. So he is. I just want to show off the specials because they're really cool looking. Here we go. Let's get this first special. So this is this guy's special. He heals the entire team. They don't really need the heal, but I wanted to show it off. Giving gems to everything. I want to show off this guy a lot. He does some really cool, awesome damage. But it will probably end up killing him before I can show it off. More than likely. Oh no, it looks like it's game pretty cool. Okay, let's show it off. So this is his special. I like this. It's a full AoE to the entire enemy team, and it looks so awesome. Like supernova. Some incredible damage coming from him. That's the gameplay for the game. So if you're interested in the gameplay alone, it's a fun game to pick up. This is where you get the crystals, so you'll see down at the bottom your treasure chest opens up. The white ones are the ones you want for pretty much anything you build up on a character. You need those white ones. Even though they're 1 star, you need that for every character. So you have to grind a lot of those. That's pretty much where the main one comes. The colored ones are depending on the type of skill. So green is for defense, red is for attack, blue is for magic, and purple is for magic defense. So yeah, there's a few different crystals you have to grind each day. Every character each has the need of all crystals, so there's not like one character has only red or one character only has blue. You need all of them for every character, so you have to build that up. And I've used one of the crystals for that. If I was to do another, this is like a special going on right now, a limited time event. Over here we have the story events. If you've unlocked a character for the story, for example, I've unlocked the monster dude right here. I've unlocked the free character they give you from starting off the game. And I've unlocked this guy from the gacha system. They each have their own story, and as they build up the character, you'll be able to pretty much unlock more of the story. This is the build-up character board. You can do this just from going to the character screen itself, but trying to go through the story, I mean, you can also do it from this way. So I've built up this much. Every time you reach an outer ring of the character, it builds them up even stronger. So, I mean, it takes like harder gems to unlock those. And to unlock more of the character story, you have to do these things, which is pretty much friendship friendship spirits, pretty much is how it works. You have to play with the character a lot, or you just get them from different roles and stuff like that. So, yeah. Overall, let's build something up on him. I don't know, give him some more defense, I guess. Oh no, we don't have enough, so we need more of those white crystals, as you can see here. How do we get those? Well, that's how you get them pretty much from every mission. So that's something you don't have to worry about. You just have to play the game, and you'll get them constantly. Let's go through the story portion. I want to show a few portions of the story portion. If you have any questions as well, make sure to comment down below and I'll answer your questions. As you run through the story, you'll find these fountains. One's the blue orb fountain and one's the red orb fountain. You need these fountains. It's pretty much your energy to be able to play the game. Every time you go into a mission, depending on if you have blue attachments or red orb attachments on your character, you have to have these orbs in order to start the mission. But they're fairly simple. They come by fairly quickly. So you leave the game for like an hour and come back, and you'll get like 2,000 of one, or like a couple hundred of the red one. And in order to build those up, you get over here, and you'll see kind of your fountain list. In order to build up the blue one, you need gold. I've already built it up to level 3, which took like a couple thousand gold. And for the red one, you need blue orbs. So pretty much it's a tiered orb system. So gold goes to blue, blue goes to red in order to upgrade them. You also need the orbs to upgrade your character attachments. So if you go back to the character upgrade screen, let's head over to the attachments. Say I wanted to upgrade this attachment. This is only an R1. I'm not going to, but I would go here to the bottom right, and hey, this one takes 6,100 blue orbs in order to make it go to level 2. Builds up all the stats a little bit, and pretty much makes it a better attachment all around. I'm not going to because it's only an R, and I'd rather build up my SSRs, which do cost a little bit more to build up. For example, we've got this one here. It takes red orbs. It takes 1,200, which I don't have 1,200 red orbs right now. But yeah, in order to build it up to the next level, I've already built up another one. But once you build up one level, it takes more to do it for the next level. This one takes 32,000 blue orbs. And in order to build up those orb capacities, you have to go back over to that fountain suggestion area that I had earlier, and you have to press this little green button. This makes it so you can raise the capacity for different fountains. So I need gold to make my blue one stronger, or have more, and then blue orbs to make my red one. So that's the tier list for that. Pretty easy stuff. Building up character's level. If you are wondering how to build up a character's level, let's go over to the character screen. Say I wanted to build up my main character's level. There's a little green button right next to their level. If I had any red elixirs, I would be able to build up their level. I've already used all of them in order to get him to level 17 where he is now. They go up to level 20 right at the current moment, but when you raise up their stars, which I'm still trying to get the blue little vials for, when you build up the star level, you build up the level, that capacity that you can reach. And as you can see, I have on my friends list, I had people that were 22, 23. It takes longer and longer, obviously, to build them up to higher levels, but they're strong even at low levels. And how you make them even stronger, aside from building them up there, you can set certain attachments, like certain things that you pick up through the game to make them stronger with abilities. Yeah, there's a lot going on. You can even equip them. I have this guy equipped with a plus 10 defense thing. I don't think I have any armor for him or any magic weapons, but you can buy those in the town. I'll show you where to get the attachments. That way you guys can make sure you have them as well. There's a lot going on here, right? Take notes if you need to. But yeah, if you go into a town, let's say we go into this town, there is a shop button which is at the upper right, and we can buy the things we need for certain characters. So if I wanted to buy, let's say, this staff for somebody, I don't know if I have one, but I could buy one. I think that can go on my magic dude. And what else can we buy? There's a dress, a couple of things. I don't have enough gold for all those, but let's see if we can put that staff on that guy. If I can, I'll try to attach it to somebody else. Yeah, so there we go. This will add plus 6 to his attack, plus 25 to his damage, or to his magic damage. So now that he has that attachment, it's going to make it that much easier. You can see the new equipment you have here. It has all the different things you picked up along the way. The spirits for the characters. Pretty much every character in the game you can get spirits for in so many various ways. Most of them come from levels, especially for the main characters, but some of them just come from playing the game and getting daily logins. Let's go do a story quest. I'm not going to do this next story one. This is the one I'm stuck on right now. It's really tough. I've got to build my characters that got build their levels up. So I've been doing the hard mode over here in the meantime. Let's grab one of my stronger friends so you can see maybe some more skills. Let's see. Ooh, level 27. That guy's probably the strongest right now. So even the people that have started since day one, you can go right now. Oh, see you, Woomy Roxas. Glad you could show up. Yeah, anybody else that has questions or is here or wanted to say something, just let me know, and I'll try to do my best to answer the questions that you bring forward. When you use a friend, you get the ability to pretty much give them friend points, which makes it so you can get more stuff, more items for free. There's a lot with this game. It's very friendly. That guy does some fantastic damage. I had to get that magic damage from one of the attachments, actually. So he didn't just get it normally. That was from having the attachment trust meter go up for that one. That was really nice. You got bosses in the game too. Obviously the bigger and stronger the boss. I've already fought one that was like this giant troll guy. He was really tanky. I had to break him in order to do a lot of damage to him. But each boss has their own specialty, has their own thing that they're weak against. Yeah, just like any other thing. Look at her. So she's the physical damage dealer that I have on my team. Pretty much that's all she's there for, is that extra physical damage. You can really switch her out with any other physical damage dealer. There's the main character as well as the wolf guy with the angel wing. They're both really great damage dealers physically, so yeah. There's a lot of choices when it comes to that. As you see here, I got a white crystal. Just have to grind those from every level. And the levels go up fairly quickly, at least for now. I'm sure once we get to like level 40, level 50, it's going to get harder and harder for the levels to go up. And you can see here, these are the attachments. As you attach them to certain people, their AP will go up, which makes them stronger. It will unlock higher levels, which will unlock more skills for that character that it's attached to. And the trust level continues to go up, which unlocks it to be a stronger version of itself. So, a lot goes on with everything leveling up at once. Okay, and with that, that's pretty much the entirety of the game. Does anybody have any questions or anything they would like to know about the game? There's free daily login stuff, which hasn't reset the day for yet, so still waiting on that. There are quests to do, which I'm slowly working my way through, but there's special event quests which haven't shown up yet. There is an arena, which is coming soon, but that's not available yet. I wonder if we're going to be facing other people or working on a multiplayer version. I don't know if there's multiplayer in the game yet. It hasn't been implemented if there is. There's the announcements over here, pretty much new gotchas or anything that's going on. I already showed off the friends section. And, oh, here's another section I forgot to go into. This is where you can buy gems. So this is the gem purchasing area. It's not anything too special. You can buy certain spirits for gems as well. And you can buy certain SSR tickets with enough gems, but these have to be paid gems. I can't buy it without using paid gems, so that's the downfall of that one. These ones only come from, using gems for that. You can buy more friend slots here. This is friend slots. Here's the stuff you can pay. Get extra. You get these red diamond things. You can buy pretty much items that are exclusive items. This is for this event going on right now, where if you do the gotcha system, you can get the red gems. You can get other items here that you're looking for in the gacha itself. And with friend points, you can get certain items that you're looking for along the way as well. So I have 195. What I'm going to be saving for is these blue vials because I want to make my character level up from level 20 to level 40. Cool stuff like that. Yeah. Let's do some more missions. It's not pay to win, actually. I've been able to do 99% of the game without having to spend anything, actually. There are some portions that are pay only, such as, I would say, there are costumes for certain kids, and only certain things you can get, like, to build them up, but, yeah, I know. For now, it's easy enough to not pay, but maybe it will in the future. Most players, I haven't seen anybody, like, paid, like most people around the same level, but that's probably just the early points of the game. We'll see where it goes. This is a brand new game, so we can't really judge it yet. could be friendly, could be bad in the future. So far, it's nice. It's a valid concern, Mantagy. A lot of games go from being friendly to being terrible after just a few months. One of them was Fate Grand Order. Like, it started off super nice, but then it just became so heavy pay to win. To get the strongest, best characters. I think it fell off the deep end. So there are games like that happen all the time. I'd say over time, FFBE got really bad pay to win. I think it's kind of balanced again, but it went through a period where everything was super pay to win. It's like when the 7 stars came out for FFBE and nobody wanted to play unless you got those because everything was too hard without them. But now you can pretty much get any character just by sacrificing lower tier characters, which is pretty nice. So it's balanced. But games can go through these ups and downs depending on how greedy these corporations are. So I can agree with that. This one seems fine so far. Lost off. Oh, there was another portion of the game I do want to show off, which I didn't. So, yes, let me finish this match and then I'll show that off. It's pretty much how to get spirits for characters you already have. You don't need to re-roll for you don't need to roll more gachas to get spirits for characters that are just from the gacha system. I'll show you a part of the game where it lets you get these stuff for the character without having to gacha them again. Woo, that's strong. So this guy's a really tanky, like, cybernetic dude. Valkyrie Anatomia has been okay. I think it's been kind of autoing a lot. I've been autoing it a lot. It's okay, but there hasn't been anything where I've had to take auto off. Most of the stuff has been, fairly simple. This one I've had to pay attention a little bit, just because the strength of some of the high-end characters. Add a friend? Sure. So the other portion I want to show off was this thing where the characters are pretty much, they are exercising or like training, I guess would be actually the best way of saying it. They are training here, and the characters that you have in the slots you could still use in your regular gameplay. For example, I have my main dude in slot 3, and once 20 hours pass for his, I have them each on 20 hours. Theirs only has 5 hours, 50 minutes left. Once that amount of time passes, you get like 2 to 3 spirits for that character, which is really good. That way you don't have to try other ways in order to get their spirits, and you can build them up from that. Right off from the game stream. Too many. Anatomia. Too many games to go through. Yeah. Oh, also, if you're on the map, you can get these special chests if you open them up. For example, there's one hiding behind the island here. If they're closed, you pretty much get items from them. I don't know how to open these purple ones yet, but I'm still trying to figure that out. Don't know how to open the purple ones. If you know how in the comments, let me know. Because I'm like, why are the purple one's not opening, but the red one's open and you get the free items from them. But that's pretty much the overall portion of the game. It's a fairly easy to understand game once you get all of the different parts of it in working order and working. Oh, it looks like a new day has passed. Perfect. We can see how the daily stuff. Oh, we got a ticket. We can go use the ticket in the gacha. Get free stuff. Perfect. And we can even build up a character a little bit because I got more of those white crystals. Let's build up a character first. Star Ocean Amnesis is an emulator. And an emulator? Oh. Well, Star Ocean Amnesis is one of my games that I always keep going on because it's a really good game. Let's build him up in his little character area. What did I want to build up for? Let's see. Let's build up his attack. Sure, you need him over there. And that's how you do it. Fairly easy. Build them up little by little with what you got. I need more white crystals. That's the whole grinding part. I haven't figured out which story mission is probably the best to grind those, but I'm gonna guess it's probably a hard one that's later on in the game, or probably just the dailies. Either way. Let's go into the gacha and actually do something from one of the tickets. If you didn't get to see my SSR gacha pull for the first day that it came out, go check that out. That's where I showed off me getting some SSRs. So, neat stuff. If you get a gold or a red, it will show some background stuff. If not, and you just get a blue, it will just show some crushing it. So, yeah, they'll just crush it. And it builds up some trust with something I already have. That's pretty much that. Oh, let's do, here's the free item voucher that you get on a daily. You get a few times a day. To get some more spirits, some more items to build up characters. Really awesome. Yeah, I'll probably wait till the next gacha before I start using gems again because I want to save for newer stuff that comes out. I hope you guys really like this live stream. I would go over more if you guys had any questions, but if you have anything in the comments later on after this video is uploaded, just let me know and I will answer the best I can as I go through the game. I don't know how to get the arena yet. I don't know if it's because I have to be farther later in the game or if it's something that comes later on in a couple weeks when they implement it. Other than that, pretty awesome graphics. I would suggest, checking out the story. They've done a really good job. And yeah, it's been Mal of RTC1. I'm going to be signing off. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream. Good times.